Hello and welcome back to Piano Spun Fiber Arts for day 22 of the World of Wool Advent Calendar Spin Along. I'm Jess and we are just a few days away from Christmas and we only have a few bags left. So let's jump right in and see what we get today. Our fiber today is called Marled Candy. All year, I don't know why I have this like fiber in my head. I want like just a white base with sari silk neps that are in greens and reds. And I don't know why. I just like, that's the fiber I want to see this year. And I feel like this is one where we might get that. Marled candy, we see candy canes here, but I'm thinking actually of that candied ribbon. So same idea, same kind of sugary hard candy, but it is formed into a ribbon and it comes in both white and red and white and green. So we'll see what we get today. Let's read a little bit about it. Day 22, marled candy is 60% Rambouillet wool and 40% Tussa silk. Marled candy takes its cue from one of the most iconic treats of the season, the candy cane. With its twisted stripes of red and white and sometimes green, the peppermint stick has become a symbol of Christmas around the world, hanging from tree branches, tucked into stockings, or stirred into hot cocoa for an extra sweet sip. I'm getting too excited already, but in my mind, I'm thinking white Rambouillet and then white and green Tussa silk. Though the exact origin of it is a little fuzzy, legend has it that candy canes began in the 17th century Europe, where choir masters handed out sugar sticks shaped like shepherd's crooks to keep children quiet during long Christmas services. Over time, they were flavored with peppermint and dyed with their now famous red and sometimes green stripes. So let's see. I'm trying not to get too excited, but I feel like this might be it. That's what I wanted. No, it's not sari silk. We're not getting those like neps. But this is the fiber that's been in my like dreams. It sounds so silly to say, but all year, I don't know why I've wanted something just like this so badly. And I love Rambouillet. Rambouillet is such a pretty spin. Rambouillet is a merino cross, so very merino-like. This is even a little more fluffy than merino. Look, it's just perfect. And it is like that ribbon candy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's read on. To honor this sugary swirl, we created a blend that's unmistakably festive. The natural Rambouillet wool offers bounce and softness, while Tussa silk in bold red and green provides shimmer and twist. Oops. Let's try again. To honor this sugary swirl, we created a blend that's unmistakably festive. The natural Rambouillet wool offers bounce and softness, while Tussa silk in bold red and green provides shimmer and twist, echoing the iconic marled look of the candy itself. Sweet and nostalgic and obviously Christmassy, this fiber is a treat to craft with, no sugar rush required. I know that I'm gonna wanna take my time spinning this one. Let's get it into thirds first, and then I will set up the wheel. It's so fluffy and round, like it's thicker than a lot of the wools have been, but that's Rambouillet. Now again, I'm trying to spin really intentionally, so I have my little tool here to keep it very consistent. I don't think I'll have any issue keeping the Rambouillet at the wraps per inch that I want, because Rambouillet tends to be bouncy and kind of round, but I do want to split this in a way that I'm gonna see stripes of different colors when I do my 3-ply. So I'm gonna try to grab, to start, I got a little green, but I'm gonna try to grab just red and white so that I can get kind of a red and white section and then a red or a white and green section. I'm gonna do my best to stripe it that way. I like the way that Tussa silk kind of sits on the top and stands out against the rambouillet differently than it would if it were just rambouillet that was both white and red, because then you'd get more visual mixing, which would make the final ply look more pink. But because the Tussa silk is bright and a different fiber, it tends to stand out a little bit more. I'm gonna just check against the tool here to see if we're about 25. Could stand to be a little thicker than that. Not by much though. The rambouillet naturally incorporates so much air that it kind of compresses through your fingers. Like, it looks like it's going to be thicker than it ends up being. What I mean by that is the drafting triangle looks like it's going to create a pretty thick single, and then it compresses through your fingers and ends up being much finer than it looks. Okay, let's check against the tool again. Still a little fine, but let's see what that plyback sample looks like. This is a, ooh, that's not what we wanted. This is a really red section. There we go. And I am going to give it a little assist so it doesn't bounce away from me. Rambouillet is just so bouncy. And see how it fluffed up way thicker than it would imply that it would have been? So we're at Aran, if not bulky weight, and our singles were almost a little less than 25. So kind of deceptive, but that means we're gonna get a really, really beautiful, bouncy, bulky weight yarn, or Aran weight yarn, rather. This is gonna be so much fun to spin. I am going to put on the Santa Claus. And I am going to spin this one and just take my time with it, because I think that's what it needs. So I'll be back when it is yarn, and hopefully you'll get to see how it kind of stripes from red to green. So here is our marled candy yarn. I don't know why, but a yarn like this has just been on my heart this year. I really wanted all Advent to find a yarn that looks exactly like this. So I'm really glad that we finally got to see it. It just looks like candy. It looks like you could eat it. It has that red, green, and white striping that I was really hoping to see. And when we crochet it, you're gonna see squares that are more red, squares that are more green. I think it's gonna be really, really fun. This one came out so bouncy. It's almost overplied, but I like it. It's got a really, really fun bouncy texture, really squishy, really stretchy. Sorry about my voice. I got a cold close to Christmas, which is fine because the winter concert is over and now I have a few days to rest and recuperate before the actual day. So this is expected. This is the annual post-concert cold. Perfectly Aran weight, look at that. And I think it's just gonna make such beautiful crochet squares. So I will be back when those squares are done, but here is that final yarn. I have the 3 finished squares here. These came out so fun. Some of them I was better at stripping the color so you get some more definitive color blocking, like on this square here. This one, you can see in the middle, it's kind of a little muddy, but I still think there's enough definition between the green, the red, and the white that it all looks really pretty. I would love a cardigan made just of this, or even like a blanket made just of this that you could pull out every holiday. These are so cute, and I wanted this yarn so badly for myself. I'm so glad that we got a yarn that looks just like this. I think it's so cool. And ribbon candy is one of my favorite holiday treats. So I will see you tomorrow. See you then.